And I want us to be able to achieve great results over this couple of this 1 or 2 days. Sorry, I wish I could minimize this. Yeah. The whole idea is for us to write the story, as it were, of healthcare delivery in Kaduna State. And we want to do this in the context of Save the Children's Anchor Grant 4, with the hope that if we write a very good story, it will attract more interest in terms of helping Kaduna State to even move further. Because everybody needs help. I don't know anybody here who doesn't need help. If you think you are complete, perfect, and you don't need any help, let me see your hand. I'll be surprised if there's any hand. So, sorry, is there any hand? Tanko doesn't need any help. All right. Somebody was pointing to you. All right. So all of us need help. Kaduna State needs help. I'm sure we all agree. Good. And because I was with Oga Suleiman a few days ago, and it was very clear that he needs a lot of help. And we are going to, and of course, this our money man also needs a lot of help because he never has enough to share, and that's a problem. So this is why we want to write a story, and it is not a story that one person can write. It's a story that we need an array. You can see we have big guys in the journalism here to guide us, because they write Turenchi every time, and we don't want to write Turenchi that will also not sell. We want to write Turenchi that will sell, and that is why they are here. So it's a very good meeting of people who need to do the technical ones, as well as those who can actually make sure that the story is well written. I also want to suggest at the end of, maybe at lunch, write one problem that you think needs to be solved if healthcare delivery in Kaduna State will become something everybody is happy about. Is the task very clear? Just one. Don't write more than one. Just one problem. Just one. One problem that needs to be solved right on the non-gummy side. Now, if you see this paper, there's a gum. Right on the non-gummy end. Just one problem that needs to be solved for health system in Kaduna State to become very strong. Now, I was in Malaysia with some people, some Nigerians, a few years ago. Not many years ago, maybe about 18 years ago. It's getting to 18. 2007. How many years is that? Yeah, 18 years ago. 3 plus 15. Yeah. Near perfect. Every primary health care center had a very experienced midwife in charge. Malaysia immunization program was at that time, even in the rural areas, more than 95% covered. Malaysia and Nigeria's story are similar because we started about the same time. All right? Malaysia 18 years ago was near perfect. When I say near perfect, I usually don't praise. But when I'm praising somebody, it means that fellow is actually good. Malaysia was almost perfect. Where was Nigeria 18 years ago? Where is Nigeria today? Nigeria today is worse than 18 years ago. So you can see Nigeria needs a lot. Just one, you are writing a story. One problem. I want you to write again. Just financing. Human resources. You understand? Don't write anything. Don't write any story. There are very few things that you need to write. Infrastructure. All right? Financing, infrastructure, human resources for health, information management. You see, it's very short. It's because you have written a story. I told you this is a right shop. If it's a right shop, you must write some. People don't have time to read long things. If you write anything long, people will not read it. So make it very short. What exactly do you think is the problem? It could be the terrain, it could be roads, it could be fuel. If you like, you can write anything, but don't write anything too long. Anything more than 4 or 5 words is too long. Can we now do it? You've done it. Fantastic. Please let me collect it. Thank you very much. There's somebody here who's I bet you did not write story. The major problem in Nigeria is that we write too many stories. We write too many. Journalists, we've been writing stories for so many years. What has it given us? Don't write anything long. You don't need Nigeria's problem does not need long story. All right? Somebody has written corruption here. That is the big elephant in the house. Another one? Are we done? Let me now divide the house. Financing. Say one. Corruption. Human resource for health. Strong political commitment. That's not a problem. Lack of it. Okay, I'll put it as corruption. Electricity. Okay. Enrollment of more citizens. Financing. Non-analyzing of committed HRH. Okay, HRH, health workforce. Resources allocation. Now that's a problem. Where do we put this one now? No, except if I look for financing. Resource is more than finance, and that's a problem. Whoever wrote it, do you want it to financing? Okay. Financing. Strengthening the status of workforce. Financing. Social insurance. Financing. Okay, we've already removed human resource management. Excellent health communication. Where are we going to put that? Information. Okay. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 here. And financing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Human resource is 4. Electricity and information communication, I think we'll put them together as a 2. Then political will and corruption, 2. I think our job is well cut out for us. The 2 most prominent here in this very small pool is financing and health workforce. What we are saying with this is that if our financing is better and the workforce is better, then health system in Kaduna State will become better. Please, let's clap for ourselves. Now that we got it right. I agree 100% with us. Which means that if we don't get those 2 right, we will remain where we are. You can build all the best buildings and give it to PHCB, give it to the Katma. You understand? We're just wasting our time. The best buildings will not give us the health that Kaduna people need. I hope we are right.
Is around the strong commitment of government. Because all the items that were listed there, without strong commitment of government, you might not achieve them.
I agree. I agree. What we don't want to do now, you see, it's like some commitment of government is the high hanging fruit. The low hanging fruit for us is this. What do we need? Okay, if we're going to get to government for their commitment, what are we going to ask them to do? Financing human resource. Does it make sense now? So you are quite right. Without some commitment, it's just still a waste of time. But even if we are to articulate the position and say government spend more money or we need more money. Now, it's not everything about government. How we know that? If we have 5 million adults, sorry, 5 million is too large. If we have 2 or 3 million adults in Kaduna State today enrolling with him, all right, enrolling with him and paying up their premiums, we probably will not be where we are. Am I right? So, it's not all about government. It's not all about government. So, and by the way, when he was not talking about commitment, he's right. But the truth also remains that there is a lot for the community to do for us to get it right. Because government now is very clear cannot